Hello people, good evening, good afternoon, good morning wherever you are in the world. It's that time. It's that time again. Alrighty then. So, let's get this cap straight and we are good. So, welcome along everyone. Hopefully you can all hear me loud and clear. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business for some fun, shall we? On the Monday evening, obviously with it being a bank holiday in the UK. So, this was totally, well, not what is according to the script, but anyway, that we're just about to get some fun, well, for those who want to jump in. If they want to, more than welcome to. Well, not sure what to expect, so let's see how it goes. So I hope everyone's doing good, and I hope everyone is well. So for tonight's menu, I'm going to be throwing down some open lobbies in the GR4s. So, and a bit of practice, bit of qualifying, and then we're off to some tracks, and then therefore that we go to random tracks wherever we're off to. So without further ado, let's get the lobby open. So I'm not sure like how busy it's going to be, but we will see how that goes. With it being very much a last minute, because what was meant to happen is that I was about to do a league race in the Camaros, but unfortunately that with less people ticked in, then obviously it was just the case of postponing it to another week, which is totally understandable, considering that with a lot that's going off with the the bank holiday weekend and so on, and totally understandable. But so the BLP is on. Grid start with 4-star check is on. Other than that, we are good to go, and just need to up the qualification continuation time. I think we're good with that. So other than that, we shall get the lobby open as soon as the lobby is open, which it is now. Therefore, I'm going to be putting the roommate ID and see how that goes. So there is the room ID. So this is the track that'll fill up the lobbies. Should do really well. We'll see. So whilst we're at it, then obviously we've got Indian Steak who stopped by to say hello. Thank you very much for tuning in, for smashing the like, and hope you're doing good, brother. Obviously we're speaking that with Stig's appearance at the at Brands Hatch for the GT World Challenge, that it's tempted me to go and get some track experience about in GT3 cars, so it makes me want to go for sure. That I've been seeing the bits and pieces, and then obviously there's so much to do, isn't there? And so we welcome along the Walking Dead. Pleasure to meet you. So obviously there was the GT World Challenge that was taking place at Brands Hatch, and obviously for what I've seen, that Stig's not the only one to be going. There's Stampy, who has also been as well, which I have another streamer who I know of who's gone on to make an appearance at the in the GT3 environment in person. So we welcome along Steve. Good afternoon or good evening from the UK. Pleasure to meet you. So we'll wait for a couple of more people and then see how that goes. And obviously, for those tuning into the stream, and obviously I have the room ID put on the YouTube chat as well. For those who wish to join, you can do your best. That's all you can do. No stress whatsoever. So, like I said, this is just like totally a last minute plan, if that makes sense. To do an open lobby. Having thought for once I was going to do a league race, but then the league race got postponed to another week. Totally understandable. So, but yeah, that's so. There's a lot of things. There's some GT3 races which I do want to go at some point in my life. So there's the Nürburgring, which I like to go. There's Spa. Love to go to Spa. And there's also Le Mans. Obviously, you got Le Mans where you have the World Endurance Championship, where you have a mixture of prototype cars along with GT3 cars. That's going to be that's taking place, of course. So it's good to see you, pal. I haven't seen you in my lobbies for ages, Wolf. So I hope you're doing good. But yeah, that's and to be fair, that it's something to do on my bucket list. Stefan, I've just seen that you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. Welcome along. Thank you very much for the sub, and welcome along to the community as well. So we'll just wait for one more person or two, I think, and therefore we will get the countdown underway to begin qualifying and some sprint racing action in random tracks across the game. So, and when I've last done the track rotation, it's not been too bad, considering that there's been some happy faces for what I've seen on the game, that we get to race some proper tracks, especially the real life tracks. So obviously, that's just the start of something to try a little bit different. Because originally back then that I was doing the winner chooses track, when you go and it's either you get to choose the track if you win a race, and then you also get to choose a track which might not be the favorable for some, and then it just makes you test your patience sometimes, don't it? And then even if you've been given the choice to choose a track, and then you don't have a certain track in mind, and then you pass it to someone else, or even worse, not even respond whatsoever, leaving like no option but to go for a different track, of course. So what I like to do different is for this moment in time is track rotation. See how that goes. So therefore that it's only the host that gets to choose the track, if that makes sense. So one more person or two. So that's if it's all right with everyone. Unless they want to refresh the lobby, I mean, it's entirely up to you. I'm not fussed. And that will mean I have to set a new lobby ID and all. So with that being said, I'm going to be getting the feel of the track of the car, as I'm in the Jag for this one. Phaeton is in. Welcome along. Hope you're well. So we've got 6 of us in, so I'm going to announce the countdown to qualifying. Esport is it? A1, AJ1 Dog is in. Welcome along. Quali starting in. Shall we give it 3 minutes? We'll give it 3 minutes. So therefore, that we're not wait around for too long. Because there's some of you who was already in this lobby that's got some practice in, so I thought just keep the practices to a minimal, as we'll be getting set to do some qualifying. Unless if there's some that's joining in the middle of the qualifying session, I have no problem setting the grid for those who want to race this one. For those who just joined during the qualifying session, and that's if it's okay with everyone. Roman's in, welcome along. Good to see you. Hope you're well. No problem. We'll just get the qualifying underway, shall we? Make it a quick one for Wolf. So, just a quick look of who we got out on track. Stalo in the Porsche, Phaeton in the Suzuki, Walking Dead in the Alpha, AJ1 Dog in the Mazda, Roman, there's Danny C's, the Wolf. So, first things first, hello people, please be civil and respectful to other racers and have fun. Quali starting soon. Good luck, and please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So let's get qualifying underway. Good luck, everyone. And like I said, if those who are just joined during the qualifying session, if they want to race, I'm more than open, to give up my qualifying laps and then ask those who are just joined the question if they want to race this one, and then I can set the grid. Not a problem. So, perks of the host. Perks for being the host. First one out onto the track. Flat out, no problem. Really going for it, aren't I? Get one more flying lap in. Of 47.6. Let's see who gets close to my time. Wolf is not far off my time, interestingly. Same goes to AJ1 Dog. AJ Dog 1, should I say. Apologies if I got the pronunciation right. Incorrect, should I say. Okay, so we'll just find a safe spot to go and I was gonna ask this person a question and they just left, so I just had to keep going and be sure I don't impede anybody behind me, because I've abandoned my fast lap, basically giving the opportunity to some other people who is looking to try and improve. But it's not to worry. Let's see who improves. AJ's got pole momentarily. What about the Wolf? Can the Wolf get the pole position in the Scirocco? No, just misses, but only improved to second. So to settle for third. GG. So there's no sandbags lurking in my car. Right. So AJ's on pole with the Wolf in second, myself in third, Stilo in fourth. We've got Roman in fifth. We've got Phaeton in 6th. We've got The Walking Dead in 7th. So have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and keep it clean as well. Even if you accidentally hit someone, and if you feel it's your fault for punting someone off the track, just pull over to one side, find a safe spot to pull over to one side, give the place back to the person you made contact with, and don't worry about where you finish in the end, because that's where sportsmanship becomes a priority. So without further ado, let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, somebody's just joining. Who's joining? BMW Freak, welcome along. So I don't know if you want to race this one, so like, I don't mind setting the grid, and that's if it's all right with everyone. I don't have an issue with that. So let's see what the BMW Freak has to say. Or if the BMW guy wants to race this one or spectate this one round. No problem. No problem. So what I'll do then is I'll quickly set the grid. It shouldn't be that bad, to be honest, but so I've got the photo took, and therefore what I'll do then is set the grid, having cancelled the race. So therefore I'll practice race, grid set by host, save the settings. There. Walking Dead's left. Okay. So everybody take in, please, as soon as possible. So that means Wolf, AJ, BMW, take it in, please. And I'll set the grid. Shouldn't take long because there's only a few of us in. So enter, please, BMW. Okay, all right. So just a quick rundown to the grid, and so might just remember it from top of my head actually. Well, so we've got AJ on pole, Wolf in second, myself in third, Roman in fifth. Easy said than done. So have a good race, good luck, and let's have a clean race as well. Thank you for your patience and apologies for any inconvenience, but we are getting somewhere. So let's get down to business, shall we? And good luck. Grid start with 4-star checkers on as well. So I've got BMW in the Nissan. Porsche's quick off the line. That chrome light ain't put me off at all. You just need to don't look at it. Oh! That's one way to sort the problem out. Allowing the pressure to be applied on a vehicle that's got a chrome livery, and therefore you get the freedom to not get distracted by that shining light coming off the chrome paint. Oh, unlucky. The American's gone into the wall in an awkward angle. So I'm on a mission to push for P1. Let's see what I can do from there. Purple in this sector. Ah, The Walking Dead, you just missed the start. No worries, because you're welcome to join in the next one. Welcome along, buddy. Hope you're well. Got 3 laps to try and catch the wolf. AJ's on the move as he's 1.4 behind me while I'm busy catching the wolf. But the wolf is flying in this Scirocco. Tail raking into the corner as you do. Purple in this sector, so much better than what I expected. Welcome along, Ian. Good to see you. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're having a good bank holiday weekend. Welcome along, Nando. Just chipping away by a couple of tenths. I'm not too bad, thank you. My bank holiday hasn't been too bad. Obviously, I stopped in on the Sunday evening and managed to get to watch the Formula 1 like. So, other than that, the week has not been too bad. Oh, the wolf has gone wide. Unlucky, buddy. I'll get back to you after I've gone through the chicane of death. Unless I'm in a battle, which I'm gonna have to deal with momentarily. Managed to get one to reply. Managed to reply to one. Sorry if I missed somebody out. Mind you, I've got a bit of a gap now, so... Good evening if in the UK. Pleasure to meet you as well. Into the 46.9. So yeah, I didn't bother about drinking at that point, because it's just like, well, you want to keep yourself like in a good shape as possible, like from the physical and mental side of things. And as of at one stage, I've not had a drink for over 2 months until I went out to watch boxing there to see my friend do a boxing match. As I was out with a few friends, so therefore that it was that time that I was able to get a few drinks in. Obviously, because it was that time that it was been a while. But other than that, well, it's just a case of, well, see how long it goes. Probably not last longer until as I got. If things, if things do go to plan, well, for whatever's going off, maybe a trip down to Scotland or something. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yep, there is room if there is any slots, which there should be. Get in there, Danny. Well done, everyone. Well done, Wolf. Unlucky on the off. So yeah, we should have plenty of spaces to join in if you're free, Ian. Obviously, this was a bit like a bit spontaneous, well, to tell you the truth, because I was meant to be doing a league race, but unfortunately, with a few people ticked in, then obviously the league race has got postponed to next week, which is a shame, really, because I wanted a race. Then I'm trying to increase the chances of a possible good result in terms of the championship. Well, may sound like a long way to go, but we'll see how that goes. So, right, so we've got Tifton. Welcome along. Thanks for the race, GG. And good to see you as well, Ian. Hope you're doing good. So we've got myself taking the win with the fastest lap, Wolf in second, Roman in third, we've got Phaeton in fourth, we've got AJ in fifth, we've got BMW Freak in sixth, we've got Stalo in seventh. If you wish, if you wish. So let's head off to one of the familiar tracks. So we're off to If I Love This One Up first, and then we're off to what is the next racer on the Formula 1 calendar, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I like that track a lot. There we go. Somebody left. Thank you for racing with us, Wolf, and enjoy your dinner and look after yourself. And I hope to see you again soon. And the qualifying's about to begin in 5 minutes. So quali starting in 5 minutes. Okay. Which also does give me the chance to just need to select the car first. So if I go for the Alpha, I love the Alpha. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break, and I'll be back shortly. So it'll be 2 secs. And I'm back. I just had to spare a moment to look at the beautiful red skies at the background with the clouds over it. Yeah, love that sun setting in the real world. Let's go. So let's have a quick gander, shall we, of who we got out on the track. With 11 of us in, maybe more if we get another person in or two before the lobby gets full. So we've got the American in the Suzuki Swift. We've got AG in the Mazda with the chrome livery. And we've got Nando in the Citroen. We've got Terra in the Suzuki Swift. And there's Phaeton in the Mazda. Yeah, that's the Mazda. We've got Labtech in the Porsche. And there's Ian in the Iron Brew livery of the Alpha. And there's BMW Freak in the BMW. And there's IQ 730 Islands in the Aston. And there's Danny C and Stilo in the pits. So, welcome along, Alex. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Hope you're well. So, let's get qualifying underway, shall we? So, quali starting soon. Best of luck. Another thing to please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Okay, so if there's anybody that's joining in the middle of the qualifying session, if you wish, say so. If you want to race, no worries. If you want to spectate the upcoming race, good luck, everyone. Let's get qualifying underway. Let's go for it. First flying lap. Just got to hit the sausage curbs hard as you dare. Obviously the first one, then avoid the second one. In that final chicane, 44-0. Artem's in, welcome along, buddy. See what my sector time's like. No worries. Currently purple in this sector. Push, push. Here we go. Into the 43 only just. GG. Let's see if anybody else can get to the 43. AJ misses out. Nando into the 44. So just 15 left to run. There we go. So let's have a look at the results, shall we? So I've got myself on pole position in the Alfa Romeo. And then we've got Nando in the Citroen. Don't ask me, it wasn't me who came up with that name, it was somebody else. the Citroen for P2 for Nando in the Citroen. And there's AJ in third. We've got Fated in fourth. We've got Tifton in fifth. We've got Stilo in sixth. We've got Terror in the seventh. We've got iKill 730 EMs. We've got J in eighth, shall I say. We've got BMW Freak in ninth. We've got LabTech in 10th. We've got Ian in 11th. So, thanks, GG. So, let's get this race underway, shall we? Have a good race, everyone, and best of luck. Let's have a clean race as well. So, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Off to a flying start. Just ahead of that French spaceship behind me. A bit of four-wheel drifting through there, out to the hairpin, as you do. So I've got myself in the lead with Nando in second. I've got AG in third. Stilo in fourth. I've got Phaeton in fifth. Phaeton in fifth. I've got Tifton in sixth. J in seventh. I've got BMW 3 in eighth. Bit of wall glance in there. Flaring Aces in. Welcome along. Good to see you too. Hope you're well. So I've got Nando who caught me up a little bit. Three-way fight for the win. Myself in an old school Alfa Romeo. And there's Nando in second right behind me in the French spaceship. As somebody called it the Shitron. And we've got AG in the Mazda behind the two of us. I wonder if that chrome silver livery is shining on the Citroen too much on Nando. AJ's going for the move. A bit of ghosting. Oh, onto the grass and. AJ comes out ahead of Nando after a little scrap these two had. Got close to the wall of champions as they're dead. So we're in our last lap now. Bring it home now. So it looks like second place is very much settled, unless one of us makes a mistake. Oh, that was very close to the wall there. Well, I'll take home another win. Get in there, Danny. GG. I might as well just pull over to one side and do a last to first challenge, because I start to feel like I'm getting a bit selfish with some race wins in my own lobby. Well done, everyone. GG. Yep. So, pole position, fastest lap in the clean race. Yes, GG to you, Ian. Well done. Just put this back there. Okay, so grab the replays if you want them. So, we've got Wally DJ. Good to see you. Hope you're well, brother. And we've got Gun 89 in as well. Welcome along. Pleasure to meet you. So we've got myself taking the win with AJ in second. We've got Nando in third. We've got Tifton in fourth. We've got Phaeton in fifth. We've got Terra in sixth. We've got Jay in seventh. Ian in eighth. We've got LabTech in ninth. BMW 3 in 10th. I've got Steelo, the only one to retire from this race. So pleasure to meet you as well. So we're going to go off to Barcelona. I don't know if we want to go off with the Grand Prix layout, or just the one without the chicane. So probably do 4 laps, 5 laps. Anybody? I don't mind doing whatever, really. So just up it up to that. Save the settings. AJ is up for 5 still. I've only just seen it, buddy, so I don't mind changing it from 4 to 5. It's not a problem. If that's okay with everyone, I have no issue doing 5 laps around a long Grand Prix circuit like Catalonia. So we'll just change it to 5. Oh, God, because somebody initializing. There we go. 5 laps. That's that sorted. Alright, cool. So Quali starting in 5 minutes. Not sure what to go with. Not going to be a French spaceship unless if it's necessary. I'm going to go with the Porsche. Why not? I'll go with the Porsche. No problem. Muhammad Ali's in. On his left. But nice to have you on the ring and then on the track and see if he can fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee, as he famously said that from his own words when he was around. So we've got somebody behind as well, which I'm more than happy to let by. That's a track limit violation penalty, that one. Going over the red and white curbs, which it is. Not to worry, because it's all in practice. Right. Whoa, that was very close. Almost getting the front end smashed off my side. So let's have a look, shall we, on who we got out on track. So we've got Big K in the Citroen. We've got Terra in the Suzuki. We've got Phaeton in the Citroen. We've got Gun 89 in the Citroen. Tifton in the Suzuki. Got AG in the Mazda. I've got LabTech in the Porsche. I've got Ian in the Citroen. And we've got Nando in the Citroen. Stilo in the Porsche. And there's Wally using my League Racing Championship livery. Thank you very much for displaying me Championship runner-up once more. Appreciate that once more. So there's Wally in my Aston Martin League Racing car from a certain community where we were doing the Premiership division in the Aston Martin Super League a few years ago. So we've got Flaring Aces in the Lamborghini, and there's Danny C in the pits. So there's 14 of us in. So whenever you're ready, let's get qualifying underway. Quali starting soon. Good luck. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Jay, ready up, please. I'll give you 30 seconds to respond, unless you're changing car or having the toilet break, because otherwise we're just going to have to get this this qualifying going. Unless you wanted to sit this one out, which is fair enough, because you never know, there might be somebody who's wanted to race in this lobby that wants a chance, and then you've got somebody that's not to do anything as of yet. So I don't want to kick you at this moment, so therefore we're just going to have to get qualifying underway. So good luck, everyone. Sorry if I leave you hanging. So let's get this qualifying session underway. Get it nice and tucked in as you like. No worries, mate. I don't know if that's over the track limit, but it looked pretty close from my angle. Which it isn't. I've kept it within the red and white curbs. So I got away with that one. Because that was very ambitious from my side, to tell you the truth. And that's pole position momentarily. Let's see how everybody else gets on. Big K misses out. Nando misses out. So flaring aces of Tifton, Stilo left to finish their lap, unless one of them is in the pits. Yes, GG to you, Big KM. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're well. Flaring aces left, unless he's in the pits. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. So, got that one noted. Got that one noted. So there's myself taking pole position with a pair of Citroens, Citroens, shall I say, in second and third, with Big KM in second, Nando in third, Terry in fourth, we've got Gon in fifth, we've got Wally in sixth, we've got Tifton in seventh, we've got Stilo in eighth, we've got Phaeton in ninth, we've got Flater Aces in 10th, we've got Labtech in 11th, we've got Ian in 12th, we've got AG in 13th. So have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. So we've got Alex CT, and I've only just noticed. So I'm not sure if he wants to race this one or not, but we'll get going. So, good luck, everyone. Let's do this. Grid start with 4-star checkers on for those who are just wondering. A long run down to turn 1. Oh, just left everyone with that launch. Got Nando lagging a little bit. Almost lost the car. These two going side by side. Just seen that on my radar. Yeah, good to see you, Deluxe. Get to with you in a minute. Hope you're well, Deluxe. So I've got Nando, who's within a second. Might just get a little bit of a slip. So I've got myself leading the race with Nando in second, Gun 89 in third, Big KM in fourth, Terra in fifth, we've got Wally in sixth, we've got Tifton in seventh, we've got Phaeton in eighth. He is within striking distance. You can see Nando flashing the lights. Let me know that he's there. Doing my best to try and break the toe. Respectfully. Nando's right behind me. Nando's a little bit quicker in terms of the fastest lap, only by not much. Around the final corner, and Danny C takes the win. Get in there, Danny. GG, Nando. A good race there. Wally in fourth. We've got Big KM in third. Well done, everyone. So, Gun 89 Tifton's the only one to retire from this race. I'm not sure what happened. Alright, so that's that race over done with. We're light with time and got a couple of more, I reckon. So grab the replays if you want them. And as we have got myself taking the win with Nando in second. We've got Big KM in third, but Wally DJ in fourth. We've got Terra in fifth. We've got Phaeton in sixth. We've got AJ in seventh. We've got Stilo in eighth. We've got LabTech in ninth. Flair in aces in 10th. Ian in 11th. We've got Tifton and John gone 8 to 9. Are the only ones to retire for this race. Yeah, thanks for the race and well done. No matter the race results. So where should we go off to? Oh, sorry to hear that you got your wheels disconnected. Hopefully you get that issue fixed. So where should we go to? We shall go to Deep Forest. So we'll go to Deep Forest for the next one. With that cloud setting as well. We could do power and armor. It's not a problem. So we'll do Deep Forest. We'll just wait for them to finish initializing. So thank you, Terra. Thank you, Flaring Aces. Quali started in 5 minutes. Alright. What should we be out in? So we've got Nick John Baker in. Welcome along. Hope you're well. I'm sure we met before. It's just like getting to know more of these. The names that some I may have not seen much of, but yeah, it's gonna keep me super busy. I'm sure of that. We'll go out in the Mazda. Give the Mazda a go. Marshall's in. Welcome along, Marshall. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. It got me thinking. I don't know if we've met once, but apologies if my memory's not been great. Because it's, it happens to all of us when we do sometimes forget about these little things, of course. But at least we know for now that we've got to see each other in the game. So we welcome Marshall as well. Because that, of course, was the first time that I've seen it in person. Same goes to Alex. So we'll get a quick feel of this car and the track. So far, the car's feeling good. Might got a bit greedy with track limits on that section, which I have. Not to worry. Brake pads fire to the rear, as you do. and we'll just chill off on this, chill in this runoff area, as you do. And just look at the football scores and see what's going off. Bit of donut, bit of power sliding, of course. Manchester City was leading by a goal to nil in the 43rd minute, and we've got Everton, who scored an equaliser on the 68th minute, making it 1-1. 71 minutes left on the clock, so it's a tricky one for City if they were to push for the Premier League title, considering with what they got. Obviously, I know there's one or two on here who are football fans and not sure about the rest. So, well, this is if City fail to score 3 points away, then obviously that's going to put the pressure on themselves. Obviously, it's Arsenal's to lose. Let's look at it this way, and then obviously I think what will be the deciding factor is once they overcome the hurdle that is against West Ham, then that could be the deciding factor, not just for Arsenal but for Tottenham. Although Tottenham are not giving up to stay up, which obviously leaves West Ham something to try and fight for, because they're wanting to stay out of the relegation zone. So we've got Big KM in the Audi, and there's Wally DJ in the Repsol livery in the Mazda, and there's Tifton in the Mazda, and there's Terra in the Suzuki, and there's Ian in the Alpha, and there's Marshall in the BMW. Steady on, pal. And there's Phaeton in the Aston Martin, and there's Nick John Baker in the Honda, and there's Nando in the Citroen, D-Locks in the Alpine livery, Renault Megane, Alex in the Alpha, and Danny C flaring aces. So I've got AG on the, not chosen the car yet, unless he's sitting this one out. So quali starting soon. Good luck. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Are you ready to hit this one, AJ? Or are you spectating? I'm just going to say that we're just about to start soon. So we'll give you 30 seconds to respond. Otherwise, we'll just get the qualifying underway. But I wouldn't take it personal, even if I had to get the qualifying underway. So let's get, as we've got a few more people that's just tuning in. Welcome along. Anybody liking the content on what I'm doing? For those who are just tuning in, if you're liking the open lobbies and the league racing adventures and so on, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate your support. So yeah, let's go. Wouldn't take it personal, AJ, because everybody's got is ready to go. So if you're spectating this one, that's totally fine. And just bearing in mind there might be somebody who's going to be coming into our lobby that wants to take part. Oh, I've got people all over me. I'll just pull over to one side as I thought. No, Wally wants to join in. No, you go, sir. 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 Look, there's that many people behind you. We're ghosted. And they're just overtaking. Literally, just steady on, people. Steady on. We're not racing in qualified. Jesus. Alright, so we'll just lost some. Now's the time. Ah, David's in. Welcome along. Good to see you, pal. Slowly catching up to the car up front, but Wally's right behind me as well, so he must have found some temps while we were both doing our flying laps, considering that we were just letting people by most of the time. This will be our last flying lap attempt. Somebody's had enough, or just letting us by. Appreciate that if you have abandoned your lap. Purple in this sector. Just need to get it together on the final corners. Wally's gonna get the slip from me. Just need to swing it into an apex, hug the wall as much as I can. Ollie here moves up by a position. Kez, welcome along. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're well. Up the toffees. I seen a message. Whoa. Hang on a minute. We are seeing something. We are seeing something. Last time I looked, it was 1-1. between Everton and Man City at the 71st minute. Here we are in the 81st minute. Everton have scored 2 goals. So something must have happened in that match. So this is literally throwing a spanner into the works for City. Jeez. No worries, pal. Appreciate you taking part. So, but yeah, it's well, this is literally favoured into Arsenal's hands, even though that there's somebody just seen a message that comebacks on 3-2 to Everton. Is Which cars are the good GR4 cars? Well, there's the Citroen, the Citroen, should I say, and there's the Porsche Cayman, and at one stage the Atenza was a good car. I'm not sure about now. The NSX was a good option, but I've seen a few more Swifts that's been appearing in the lobby lately. GR4 specialist in the room, says Kez. So we've got Nando taking pole position with Big KM in the Audi for second. We've got Terra in third. We've got Tiftin in fourth. We've got Yon 89 in fifth. We've got Wally in sixth. We've got Nick in seventh. Myself in eighth. We've got Phaeton in ninth. We've got Flaring Aces in 10th. We've got Ian in 11th. We've got Alex in 12th. We've got Marshall in 13th. D-Lox in 14th. So, and we have a full lobby. We have some that's in the waiting line. So I don't know. Well, I know that this person was spectating this one, but have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. So yeah, Haaland got the second goal for Man City. Obviously, they're second of the game, so it looks like they're on the verge of a comeback. So best of luck, everyone, and let's do this. Great start with all-star checkers on as well. Jeez, it's all happening in the last couple of minutes of that football match. Oh, bit of... Oh no, D-Lox. Sorry to see that you had a technical issue. A power cut. Oh, that's the last thing you needed it. Well, hopefully you get the power back, mate. That Swift does shift for sure, but I just need to get a move on because I'm getting left behind there. Oh! You're gonna have to give that one back where you can, mate. Please. Wally with a half-second penalty as them two are going side by side. So P3's up for grabs if I can keep up. I've got a car slipstreaming, making a move now. Whoa! Very close there. Right within proximity. Right within striking distance. Oh, he's gone deep. Oh, unlucky. But I've got Waldo and Terra right behind me. It's not over yet. So I've got these two going side by side for the win. Who's going to come out on top? And who's going to get the final podium position? Nando's ahead, but can Big KM take it off him? Oh, it looked really close. As Nando takes the win by 51 thousandths of a second, and I managed to hold off Wally for P3. GG, everyone. GG. So what have we got here? The football score. So we've got 6 added minutes. That's on the 92nd minute. Still 3-2 to Everton. Oh, this is going to blow the Premier League Championship wide open. Yes, well done, Big KM. That was a good race. I enjoyed that one. So let's get the results up, shall we? So we've got Nando taking the win with Big KM in second, myself in third, Wally in fourth, we've got Terror in fifth, we've got Flaring Aces in sixth, we've got Tifton in seventh, we've got Nick in eighth, we've got Phaeton in ninth, we've got Alex in 10th, we've got Ian in 11th, and then got Jon 89, the only one to retire from this race. So, because well, that person didn't give the place back to the person who we made contact with, I won't take it personal, mate. You know, just spare a moment to reflect and just yeah, be a good sport next time. Because I've literally just like seen it right in my eyes, and then, yep. So, yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. So let's head off to Mount Panorama for the last one of the stream. So, okay. That Alex guy hit me. Okay, so he left anyway. Okay, no worries. I was gonna kick him as well, but he left. But although if I do see him, obviously, because this was gonna be a last race in it, and if I remember correctly. But well, so crazy scenes. So this is the last race of the stream. Quali starting in 5 minutes. Another thing too is, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's Danny C. Thank you for your support. No worries, Ian. No problem. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope to see you again soon. And look after yourself as well. So it's good to see you as well, David. Just in time for the last race of the stream. Same goes to Chris. What should we be out in? I'm going to give the Aston a go. Why not? Anytime, mate. And look after yourself. SHC is in. Welcome along. The Argentine is in. No problem, mate. No problem. And look after yourself, mate. So, pleasure to meet you as well, SHC. So, whilst I am here, one thing to add on for sure. For those who wish to join, the more than welcome to. So this is my own Discord channel for those who wish to join this one. More than welcome to. Where you'll have the updates and the topics and of sports and bits and pieces, and therefore that you'll get to see me update of my upcoming Open Lobby events, as well as some of my league racing adventures and things like that. So Yep. So AJ's left. Thank you for joining there, AJ. And look after yourself as well. So we'll go with the Aston. 3-3. Wow. Dooku's scored his second goal of the game, so that makes it 3-3. Is there time for one more goal? Surely it's not going to be long now. They're in the 97th minute. Jeez, what a crazy match that's turned out to be. No worries, mate. I appreciate you joining, and look after yourself. And I hope to see you again soon. And it's like I'm using the new pedals in the and the wheel and what have you, so I've got no issue having to go myself to get the feel of the car and what have you. So, but I will be doing some open lobbies tomorrow, which will be a bit earlier, unfortunately. So just a bit of practice, and we'll get some racing. Just super wide there. Which, the downhill section can be pretty unforgiving. I am ghosted, by the way, so... And that is full time. Everton 3, Manchester City 3, which means Man City have missed out an opportunity to close the gap to Arsenal, which then means that they are, as it stands, 5 points behind Arsenal, and therefore City have got a game in hand. But you know what? It's not over until it's over. Because what we could see is somebody different winning the Premier League, where you obviously have Arsenal, who look to win it for the first time since what is going to be a long time, and City have been around for recent times on the top of the Premier League. So it's good to see you as well once more, David. So we've got Chris in the Subaru going four-wheel drifting down the hills. And we've got Nes HC. We've got Phaeton in the Suzuki. Danny C in the Aston. David in the... What car are they in? The Hyundai. Got Leroy Jenkins. Welcome along, buddy. Hope you're well. So we're just about to get qualifying underway. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So, Big K, are you ready? We're ready when you are, as we're about to get qualified underway. Unless Big KM's changing car. Apologies for the delay. I'll give you a minute. We want to get going. Don't want to leave you. That's the thing, Big KM. It's not not often that we see you. I don't know if unless you spectated this one. Sorry about that, everyone. Because it's not often that we have Big KM who's normally ticked in, but it's not often that he's not ticked in unless he's in the middle of doing something. But I don't want to hold you guys up for too long because of the one person that's not ticked in, and that is looking set to miss the qualifying, which will lead to going into a race. So. And I just want to get I want to get going as well, and I'm hungry, So I'm sorry about that. It's one of them. It's one of them. So I won't take it personal about even we have to get on with the sessions. Can see two cars at the background while I'm looking behind. Can you hear the wheezy thing? Can you hear the wheezy thing flying around? On the curb. That did not help by a few attempts though. Power sliding my way onto the left-hander. Where's Kenny? Kenny! Ah, I've just gone past him. I was just a bit too quick for you, mate. I'll catch up with you, buddy. No worries, mate. No worries, mate. You do what you need to do. And to be honest, I wasn't aware until you had to tell me. And so you do what you need to do, mate. Best wishes to you. So currently with a 2:14.2, I could go a little quicker if I can. So I'm pulling out the 2-minute 13s. Oh, very close. Looking over to my right to see if I can find Kenny. Welcome along, cell phone dudes. Pleasure to meet you, and welcome to the channel as well. Hope you're well. So I got myself into 2-minute 13.9, something like that. Almost drifting myself onto the wall when I was looking on the chat. So I hope you're doing good, mate. Alright, so no problem. So we've got Nes HC in pole position with myself in second, David in third, Wally DJ in fourth, we've got Phaeton in fifth, we've got Leroy Jenkins in sixth, we've got Chris Owen in seventh, we've got You're on 18, 89 and 8th. So have a good race everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. So welcome to stick around as well, Big KM. And you do what you need to do whilst we let you do some praying. Yes, I have raced against Rory Alexander a few occasions. One of the notable ones that I've done was, or was it in August 2023 or something like that, when I was doing a daily race, and it was a last to first challenge kind of thing, which I had to do in a non-meta car. And it was at the time when I went from P16 in the Nismo GTR, and I finished up in P5 at the Red Bull Ring, only to be like the top non-Genesis finisher at the time, and only to finish ahead of Rory Alexander. And so that's how I got to know that it was a familiar streamer who I came across, who was one of the content creators I like a lot, to tell you the truth. Off to a good start there. One of the other times I raced with him as well as was in the Manufacturers Cup race. What was it, a year or two ago, something like that? And so it must have been like ages since I'm listening. Although that I am involved in his Discord channel as well. So where I just go and obviously share the links for anybody who wishes to jump in and say hello, which they're more than welcome to. Even when I'm doing open lobbies, which I've been doing open lobbies for over 2 years independently. So yeah, and I've got the Argentine right behind me also. Oh! I had to go straight on because there was no chance I was going to make it into that apex. At that time, I had the upper hand because I was on a medium soft strategy. It was at that time when I was just literally making up a lot of places, and so if you mean the daily race itself, then obviously you'll know where I'm coming from. Unless if it's a different phrase, which I'll have to get better understanding of what you mean in that one. Making the move. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Oh, got so much momentum. Oh! Got my front axles along with your rear axles, mate. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Let's go. I might get another opportunity of an overtake. Oh, what a save that with one hand. I had to save the car with one hand. And that gives the opportunity to Wally for re-overtaking once more. A very interesting battle for P2, not gonna lie. It's all good. He knows me well in that sense. Obviously, got him as a friend on me on the PlayStation friends list. So, thank you very much for the sub, mate. So, but yeah, that so not once that he came onto me stream, but when the time comes, then. It'll be nicer, well, for somebody to say that. I'm not expecting any miracles, but it's just that it can happen at random. It could happen to anybody. Like there was a streamer who I know of, who was at one stage of a properly active, doing a lot of streaming, and then Rory randomly came into one of the streamers. Don't worry, mate. Accidents do happen. Appreciate you letting Waldo by. Great sportsmanship, which is what we like to see. So yeah, that. So basically, Rory appeared in a streamer's stream at random, and therefore at one stage he had to ask for clarification. Yeah, that was. A bit naughty there from Phaeton. So you might have to give that one back to Wally if you can, please. Because that was pretty forceful. Oh. I'm sure he's parking the bus there. Meanwhile, Nez HC is running away in the lead. David in second. And then you have a train of cars in the battle for P3. It's gone deep. Power sliding my way through. A bit of carnage behind, which I'm running away from. That was at 6 Newton meters of torque there, which I have to try and managed that bumpy ride over that curb for hitting it too hard. Yes, I have seen it. I've seen the Gran Turismo movie in August 2023. I thought it was good. You know, to showcase the story of which is based on the true story, of course. When Jan Manebra came from the Gran Turismo sim racing game to become one of the familiar faces of the industry, to go from a PlayStation to racing the real car, which is something that's totally out of your imagination, and from there on that a lot of racers have adopted to go from sim racing to be given the opportunity to racing cars in real life, which is something that is an experience that anyone will never forget for those who wish to be a racer. Welcome along, Rezo, and welcome along to those who are just tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're well. Welcome along, Handy Pint. Good to see you. Hope you're well, mate. I wonder what's happening there with volume. I'm not too sure. 100% on that. Yeah. So it's possible. It's possible to be a racer in the real life. Depends what discipline you want to get into. And yeah, so I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything because I don't know what happened, to tell you the truth, Pint. Whoa, there's a bit of banging going off there. Oh, it must be Wally, who's obviously, or somebody else that wants to cause chaos and ram into people whilst they're on auto drive. Pixel Gamer, welcome along. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. No, it's all good, mate. No stress. As long as you're clean and respectful, that's the main thing. And that's all I wanted to see, basically. And oh yeah, it's Wally. he's slowing me down. He's holding me up, and maybe he wants to go and get me out of the car and then have a beer or somewhere. A can of Foster's to somewhere, like a barbecue, or have a burger stand. Or go and see some wildlife, like Kenny the kangaroo, for instance. Yeah. So, grab the replays if you want them. Sorry that this is the last race of the stream, I'm afraid. But I just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Dan AC. See you next time and take care all. So I'm sorry to those who have just joined that this is the last race of the stream. So thanks for the race. Let's play again sometime. But there is another opportunity for tomorrow, which I'll be doing some more GR4 open lobbies, which will be tomorrow a little bit early on. So save the replay already. Yeah, yeah. By any means, that you do your best and enjoy yourself, and this is that's all I have to say really. Yes, it is the last race, Big KM. No worries if you had to prioritize you, because I totally understand your position, and so you did the right thing for your presence. So more than welcome anytime. So we've got Nes HC taking the win with David in second, myself in third, Phaeton in fourth. We've got Chris in fifth, Wally in sixth, who was still running at the time, and Jon 89, the only one to retire from this race, although Leroy Jenkins did finish but then left the lobby. So yeah, sorry Maka, this is the last race of the streams. So let me see if there's any lobbies that are still going for those who wish to keep on racing, which I'm going to quickly get through. So, same region, so we're going to all, for all regions. So, TSR race, Arion Sports, nah, don't want a dirty race, thank you. GR3, so there's a lot of Germans in there. For some GR3s, we've got our friend Mustang. For those who like to go and check out his content, check him out. He does open lobbies, especially GT3s, GT4s, and there's our friend Tally Croyer, Team Clio Racing. There's Garage as well. Nürburgring Crew, Nitro in there as well. Drubit is in there for some more GR4s. One make obviously in the GR3s. Barrier, obviously. Come on, load up. I've just clicked R1. So we've got Wally, who's opened up a lobby in a Handy Pint fan club. Go on, Wally. Keep the entertainment going. I don't know what category you're running in, but so there's a lobby for those who want to join the Handy Pint fan club. So there's Jersey Girl in the G3 live stream, the GR3. No BOP, no prohibited tuning. What is going off? I was meant to, unless it's 1 out of 1. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay. So let me see if there's any well, not to forget, don't forget to do the online time trials. I've just done a couple of things. I've done this, which I'm like, don't care too much on that one, obviously. So a load of people just getting the extra income, rightly so, in an electric car. The GR3 trial mountain as well. We've got Calster with a 50.9. And 339th in the world in that one. So this week's daily races, which is different, we've got the Wicked Fabrication at Trial Mountain. I didn't set a time on that one just yet. And there's German Kiwi on the top of the friends list. Obviously got Teach. And then we've got Kyoto. So it looks like it's a BMW fest. We've got some that's in the Nismo, some of the Mercedes, some of the Porsche, some of the Toyota. And there's Nick in the BMW with Tonk, Viking King Gaming, and the Lamborghini. The weekly challenge online time trials. So looking on that as well, there's the GR1 category. It'll go down pretty quickly because more people will be getting their lap times in, as I posted myself a 159.8. So just not far, just ahead of Amber, our friend, who obviously is driving the nuts out of that Nismo GTR LM. And there's some in the Bugatti. And there's a lot of them in the Audis. Weekly challenge online. It's the green box on the top left on screen. Yeah, that one in it. So it's that one. So there's the online time trial. I need to do that. Well, actually, it's taking me on there. Actually, I could do that in my own time. Not a problem. I may have a couple of old TTs, so therefore I'm gonna modify one of them, put some aero on, and then get some extra income on that one as well. Although I may have 91 million, which I need to get rid of, shutter the money as well. So 3-star roulette ticket, what you got? Meh. So, thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to say hello. Welcome along to those who have subscribed to my channel. Appreciate your support and appreciate you for tuning in to say hello while on the go. And thank you to those who have been taking part in me open lobbies. And it's been good. It's been good. Welcome along, Sean. Good to see you. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you had a good bank holiday weekend. So yeah, so next time I'll be live is tomorrow for some more open lobbies. Looking at approximately 6:30ish start for open lobbies. Be a couple of minutes before as well for when I start the stream. A bit of practice, and then we crack on with some sprint racing action, track rotation as well. Other than that, that's very much what I've got lined up. And then as for later on this week, some point, some more open lobbies on Friday possibly. And then we've got the, when I get chance to do the manufacturers on Saturday for that one shot, and then some more league racing on Saturday evening for the JCR Porsche Cup, and then Sunday as well. I'm free to do that GR3 Esports Endurance Championship round at Yas Marina on Sunday. So that's what's happening there for this week's schedules. So that, of course, will keep you guys entertained for what's to come. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. I'm not too bad, thank you. So yeah. So anybody liking the content and what I'm doing, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate your support as always. And whatever you're up to, look after yourself, stay safe, and have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are in the world. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.